Hi lovies, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd share with you a request. I had a request to see my traveler's notebook that I kind of do multiple things in, but my very first insert in here is my bullet journal that I kept since the beginning of 2018, and when it got full and kind of was falling apart on me, I switched over to this humongous book. And I know it says sketch on it, but I found it on sale at Target and I just thought it would make a great bullet journal. I don't care that it says sketch. I might even put a big piece of washi over that or something, but I switched over to this to finish my bullet journaling for the rest of 2018. But I had a request to do a flip through both, so I am going to honor that request and show you how I kept a bullet journal and many things in my traveler's notebook and switched over to this little sketch pad. It's not little by any means. But before we get into this video, it is an absolute beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. I have my window open. I got up extra early to make this video, so hopefully it's still pretty quiet here, but if you hear the occasional car or dog bark or anything of that nature, I apologize for that, but I can't help urban sounds, especially now in my new apartment here. We don't live in the country where it's very quiet. It's a little bit more noisier here, but actually I am enjoying those types of noises, you know. To me, it's like I have neighbors now. But anyways, we're gonna get into this. The first thing I'll show you here is my little traveler's notebook here. This is my Prima. I'll show it to you right here. My Prima traveler's notebook. I ordered online and I just added some dangles and things, and I love this color. I thought it'd be great with the little iridescent little polka dots for any season. Like, I know a lot of people like switch out their traveler's notebooks according to the season. Like when spring and summer here, they put very floral, and then when winters come, they get like a blue color and stuff. I just thought this one would go throughout the entire year. I might get a new one every year, but not every season. And I have some homemade dangles hanging off here. Some of these came from the Dollar Tree. Some of these were gifted to me and handmade by some of you lovies. So I have some of them hanging off. I love them with the arrow and the feather and the little jar, and just very cute. I love little dangles. And when we get into this here, we have the inside. Make sure I'm getting this all in here. And I have a couple of my cute little paper clips, because I do use paper clips, as you can see, quite often in my traveler's notebook here. And some of these were handmade by, again, some of you lovies and myself. And then some of these I just picked up. I have lots of this little stuff throughout my traveler's notebook here, just little stickers and little cutouts and printouts that I do. And I laminate them so that they, you know, stay good. And I use these for all kinds of things. Sometimes as bookmarks, sometimes I actually glue them into layouts or whatever it is that I'm working on. But I have lots of these throughout. And then what I did to all of my inserts is took some of my favorite washi. I actually have a video where I did this, where I did like a tutorial on the different ways you can cover your inserts for your traveler's notebook so that they stay good, if that's even makes sense, throughout their wear and tear, because you know you're constantly opening them and touching them. And so I do have a video on this. I will link it down below. I will go and find it and hopefully remember to link it down below. But I covered them all in washi, my favorite washi, and added some stickers and things like that to personalize them. And then I covered them all in packaging tape so that by touching them and stuff like that, you're not going to lift up the washi and ruin it all. Because these are really super hard to laminate because they come pre-done, of course. So you can't put them through a laminating machine, but packaging tape works just as great. Again, if you're interested, I will try to remember to link that video down below. And in this one, I started the year off, 2018, with a whole bunch of words that I'm hoping to do this year. Maybe I should move you guys in a little. Hold on. There you go. Now you might see a little better, but my word for this year was get up. Get up and get moving and do some things. That was my word for this year. But my first pages here was my full year calendar. And this was just some quotes that were personal to me. And then this is my books, bookshelves if you would, and my own little personal quote that says, "A book a day keeps the imagination at play." And I just drew like a bookshelf, and this is all, and then I just write the books that I've read, and then I color in the books as I go. This is my Netflix page, my Netflix and chill page. So I have a few like Stranger Things, the Shania Chronicles, The Mist, The Zoo, The Rain. I hope that season 2 comes out soon. But as I go forth, I just color in what season I'm on, and I give how many stars I thought of that season. These are kind of like my trackers. Here's my TV trackers. My TV shows are right now, we're in season 5 of The 100, Hell's Kitchen, This Is Us, Teen Mom, 911, Siesta Keys. I watch all that, and then of course I leave some blank because I'm sure we're going to get some new fall shows. This is my movies page, and every time I go to the movies, I just fill in the name of the movie in a piece of popcorn. I color it in, and I put how many stars I thought about it and the date. So the last movie I saw was Skyscraper, and it was really, really good. Jurassic World was excellent too. So I'm super excited about that. This is my weight loss tracker for the year, and I'm getting there. And then that goes right into January. I started a new bullet journal in this bigger book, and sometimes when people do that, when they jump from book to book, they'll repeat all of this into the new book, and I just was not going to do that. I'm always in my traveler's notebook, so I'll finish these out through the year, and then I have the first couple months in here, and then I'll finish the last couple months in this one. So, but this starts my January spread. So I always do an intro page. Here's my goals. There's my mood tracker, my YouTube tracker. There's my monthly calendar. This one I did my favorite quotes, my goals that I met, and then some favorite moments throughout the month of January. Right here. Very simple. I hope you guys can see that. And then when you turn the page, it'll be the repeat, kind of the same thing, but for the month of February. And my goals were on this page, and I did like a sweets theme. I did lots of stamping in this one. My mood tracker. Here's my YouTube tracker. I had so much fun drawing these cupcakes, guys, you have no idea. And I absolutely loved the stickers that came out at Michael's for Valentine's Day. Oh gosh, I love these. I talked a lot about these. And then there is my writing tracker, my favorite quotes, and then I kind of had to put my book together in all of this. I hope you guys can see. There was my moving like tracker, because we moved in the middle of all this, but these pages are actually coming up out of the book. So I have them all clipped together so I don't lose them. March, I did a whole fairy theme. This is one of my favorites. I used the little fairy stickers from the DT, and I drew all of this. I had so much fun with this one. There was my mood tracker, my YouTube tracker. And I didn't have very much going on. I was moving, so I had very little going on. And then April, I did like a rain theme. There was my mood tracker, my YouTube tracker. And then I jumped right into June, because the book, as you can see, is starting to fall apart. And I moved, and I was super busy. But I kind of got back on track right around here in June. Here I did like a boho look. This was my summer vacation goals. This is my new book club that I started. I started in the month of June, called Books and Giggles. This is our meetups, things like that. My happy thoughts. This was my list of the songs I love right now, which I named On Play. I love that, tracking the music. And then I started in the middle of the month doing dailies to see how I like it, or weeklies, if you will, which I really did like. And I love ripping stuff out of magazines and using it and stuff of that nature. And that's as far as I got, because really the book started falling apart on me. So I wanted to just show you that is the beginning of my bullet journal, and I will continue to go back in the beginning of this and fill all this out throughout the entire year. But I'm going to finish the year out in this big one. And then I made myself like a little pocket here with clear acetate from Michael's, I believe I got, with one of the clear pockets from, oh my, Target. It's been a while, guys. And I just have this filled with a whole bunch of little goodies, and of course it has lots of the little stuff from that Valentine's Day kit, that whole like collection that came out at Michael's. I love this, and this is just adorable. I don't care that it came out for Valentine's Day. This is so stinking cute. I love it. I love that little choir, however you say that look. It's just so stinking cute. So I have a lot of that throughout this book because I love it. And then I have vellum on this page, and she was just a cute little cutout that I cut from Etsy, if I believe, and I have her laminated and on there so that she doesn't get ruined on the vellum. And then as you can see, I used that whole collection again of washi tape to cover the outside of this insert. I hope you guys can see it. I loved the avocados, and here's a little avocado paper clip right there. They're so stinking cute. And this is my doodles and brain dump ideas. So this book is just full of like a whole bunch of little doodles that I'm trying out because I'm really trying to perfect my drawing and things like that, and like little brain dumps and things like that. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this book. That's what I use this one for. Love the washi. And then here is the back side of that vellum. And this was a beautiful card that I received, and I took it apart and used the images because I love the images. It says looking fabulous. Here's the other side of that acetate, and I love it. I put a big purse up here and a big bow, and then another one of those clear pockets, and it says Missy be planning. And in here I have like my little just more of these kind of things, and just stuff. I have my pockets full of stuff. So that's what's in that pocket. And then in here, more of these cute little things. I love this little coffee and the feathers. It looks very boho to me. Love it. Another page of acetate. Here's my coffee and donuts. Love. Here is my little pocket keeper insert. Right now I just have a couple cute little girls in this pocket that says friends, because I use these throughout. And on the back side it's pretty much the same thing. I just made it more personal, put my name on there, Missy, hello, hello. And I think I made a video on how I make these as well. And if I remember, I will link that video down below too. I have a ton of videos. Actually, I think I have a whole series on how to make traveler's notebooks, how to make all these little inserts, how to cover your inserts, the whole thing. I have lots of videos like that. I might just link the whole, because I have my YouTube channel kind of split up into categories, so that's a category, so I might just link the whole category and you guys can go through it. But my last little insert here, I did all unicorn theme, which I love. I love using washi to cover these. What a great way to use your washi too. And this one is all my new storylines and things like that. It's more like brain dump. But I write all of my ideas, characters, anything that's going on writing wise. This is the book I use for that. And then in the back here is the other side of that vellum. And then I have a cute little planner girl. Isn't she adorable? I love that. And that little came from Pinterest, I do believe. I love to go through Pinterest, save the images and print them out. Oh, so stinking cute. Same thing with this. This came from Pinterest, I believe. I printed it out and it says Planner Girl. And then I have a whole video of this as well, where I bought a Dollar Tree planner. That's what this is, a Dollar Tree planner. And I covered it, as you can see. Dollar Tree planner. I covered it, added a cute little image, used packaging tape, the whole thing. I made a whole video on how to do this. And this was my little planner for this year. Instead of doing an additional happy planner or something of that nature, I just used a Dollar Tree planner and stuck it in my traveler's notebook, and it worked great. I love the smaller scale. Super, super cute. I did some really cute things in here. I have lots of videos for that. Look, there's my favorite little spread. Loved this. Love this. And it was such an easy thing, and the planner itself only cost me $1. I covered it, made it really cute, and made it my own. I even laminated myself a cute little bookmark. I have a tutorial on how to make this too. But I made a cute little bookmark for myself because it went with this, with the teacup. I did like a teacup theme because tea and planning always go together. So, and then when you turn the back of that, that's the back side of the little planner. There's just a little pocket here. I have more of those cute little stickers and my pen. And that is my full setup for my traveler's notebook that has 3 inserts. Each insert serves its own purpose, but my first insert is my bullet journal. So you can bullet journal in a traveler's notebook, and if I wasn't using those 2 inserts for different things, I could just continue to do it. I could have used these inserts here for bullet journaling as well. I probably could get the whole year in my traveler's notebook if I would use these other 2 inserts for bullet journaling, but I really wanted to use it in a different way. That's just me. I like to switch things up because I don't want to get bored. I want to continue to do it, and sometimes switching things up keeps me from getting bored. But I could have just went and got more of these blank inserts here and added them here and there, and I would have a full year in my traveler's notebook of my bullet journal. But that is my traveler's notebook, my little Prima I love. And you guys pretty much have seen my continuation. I'm going to back you up now because this book is much bigger. There you go. This book is, as you know, there's no comparison here. Like, this book is much, much, much bigger than the bullet journal that I started in my little Prima. But I'm just going to continue to do this to the end of the year. And then I'll probably, you know, to spruce things up, get myself a brand new traveler's notebook and start all over again for 2019 in my traveler's notebook, because I really do like doing my bullet journaling in the traveler's notebook. But to keep things kind of spiced up and keep me interested, because I have to stay interested, that's the key, I'll probably get a whole new traveler's notebook with new inserts, and I probably will do it different. I will probably keep this one to do my brain dumps and my sketching and all that stuff, and then my brand new one will simply just be for bullet journaling, so it's all in one place instead of having 2 separate books. But for this year, this is what I decided to do. So this is my July spreads. I did a video on this. I have that link down below where you guys can see. This is my habit tracker. These are my books and giggles and my wine tracker and things like that. This was my happy place tracker, my happy thoughts. This was my social media tracker. This was my YouTube, and this was my Instagram. I tracked how many, you know, because I have 4 of them now. So I track which ones I upload on, because I'm trying to upload on all 4 of them daily. Here are my weeklies. I did a video on this whole spread on how I do collage bullet journaling. This was our 2nd week. This was the 3rd week, my son's birthday. Been getting lots of tomatoes and watermelons, from the yum from our fruit stands. Got some personal pictures and doodles. This was the last week and a couple days of July here. And I went to a big craft fair, so I have the whole, which you guys probably really hard to see, but I have the whole insert here, and then it'll open up. So I have the whole brochure of what I did at that big craft fair. Here's some of the not stencils, stamps I bought, and things of that nature. And then you turn the page once more, and you go straight into the month of August, which I just uploaded a video of my whole August spread. So my August spread is ready to go. There's my habit tracker, my social media tracker, and then here I have my YouTube, my book club, brain dump, Patreons, and then that will start the blank pages for my weeklies. So that's pretty much where I'm at with my basically traveler's notebook and bullet journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. I hope it gives you some ideas what you can do. And I just want to encourage you guys that, you know, if you're getting bored, or because sometimes this stuff is tedious to, you know, to keep up with. I mean, everybody loves making their brand new spreads, but going back and doing it sometimes can become very tedious. So you got to do whatever works for you. If you need to change some things up so that you stay interested and you want to continue to bullet journal, then do it. Don't feel guilty. Don't worry about it. It's, you know, it's yours. Just make it yours and don't worry about it being in different places or however you want to do it. Me, I went from small scale to larger scale. It might be the opposite for you. Maybe the book you have is too big for you and you can't seem to fill up all the space and that bothers you. Try going smaller scale and doing it in a traveler's notebook. However it may work for you guys, just stay encouraged and keep moving forward in doing it. It is so worth it. It helps, at least for me. It helps me. It clears my mind. I get all that stuff out. I sleep better. I get to be creative. I love it. So either medium works. Just do whatever works for you. Don't worry about trying to stay with what you think bullet journaling should be or what you think a traveler's notebook should be and what should be in it. Make them work for you. So I don't want to go on and on and on and be very long-winded. I just want to encourage you guys to continue to do what you love. And I love this stuff and I'll use it any way I can with whatever medium I want. And it'll keep me interested and it'll keep me wanting to go back to these pages to fill them out. And I have to be honest with you, I'm really excited to go back at the very end of the year and see all the books I read, all the TV shows I watched, all the movies I went to, all the habits that I tracked, and all the videos that I uploaded throughout the entire year on YouTube. And it'll be so easy for me to do because it'll all be right there in front of me through my trackers and stuff that I did monthly. So I'm like, that's going to be so cool. Like, I can't wait to finish it at the end of the year to look at all that and be like, wow, I did a lot, even though I felt like I didn't do much. Anyways, I'm rambling. But I hope this was what you guys were looking for those who requested to see what was in my traveler's notebook and such. And thanks for joining me today to do a quick, well, it wasn't quick. I think I just talked your ear off for 20 minutes, but a semi-quick flip through of my traveler's notebook that I kind of turned into my bullet journal / my new bullet journal. And guys, I will remember to link those videos down below if you're interested. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great day, and I'll be talking to you in the next video. Until then, take care of you and always do what you love. Bye, guys.